Okay, I'll accept that. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Oh yeah, there's another green and reg. I'm liking it. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Oh, this might go down. Come on. I'm having that. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And just drop this putt to carry the hole. And as you probably could tell, we're carrying things over to the next hole. More skins on the line. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. Well, that'll work for you. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway. And just snuck in here to the first cut of rough. Yep, that's gonna work. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Here we go, birdie putt. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. This putt is about 11 feet. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. Almost. Okay, this is for 2 skins. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And after that one, you've got 4 skins. All right, and fresh new skin is up for grabs on this hole. Let's get this going. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Well, looking forward to this hole. Really well judged approach there. And from the green side rough. Oof, I didn't love seeing that. Okay, this will save you par. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, it's getting there. All right, and this putt for the skin. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. Might be able to do some fun stuff on this short par 4. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Okay, give this a smash. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Oh no, not great. Here's a putt for eagle. I think this goes just a little tiny bit to the left. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. 5-foot putt coming up. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. Well, you need to sink this one if you want to carry the hole. And now we get to take a look at everybody's skin count as we head to the next hole. Here we go, 10th hole, par 4. Let's give this a go. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. That was good stuff. And next. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Good stuff. All right, second shot on the 10th. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Oh, that almost went. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Now that was a golf shot. Here we go. You need this putt to carry the hole. And now we can take a look and see how many skins everybody has thus far. All right, 3 skins on the line on this hole. Let's do this. We'll have that. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Oh, almost went down. 6 feet to the cup. Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work. And tapping that one in. The next hole, 4 skins on the line. Look out. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive. Oh, man, you got a hold of that one. And next. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. Dropping this one's going to get you 4 big skins. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Good luck here. I would love to see you sink this one. It's a big 'em. I think we got a left to right break here. And this is your look at par. Maybe one too many putts for my liking on this one, but hey, we got the par. Let's get out of here. And there's a nice little payday for you. Well done. 9 skins for you after that hole. Here we go now on the 13th. Those shots are going to happen to you. Here we go. Next on the tee. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Nicely done. You're on the green. Would it be too much to ask you to get a little closer to the pin? And we are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole, though, I still can't see it. I'm just going to have to hope we get this close. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. All right, that'll work from that distance. And from 23 feet away. I think this one's moving to the right. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. All right, this putt for the skin. Beautiful shot. And right now you've got 9 skins. Okay, and we have a new skin up for grabs on this hole. Let's get down there, see what happens. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. And here we go. You're up next. It was well played. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. And it looks like you're putting for eagle from here. That's not bad at all. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. This one's just a 5-footer. And nicely done. Let's see what your opponent does now. All right, this putt for the skin. Nice job. That's the eagle. And after that hole, you've got 9 skins. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. All right, let's send this ball away. That'll do nicely. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Good job. We're on the green. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. This one might be a bit long. Well, I did think this one might be a bit long, but you wound up okay. You do have a long putt, though. This would be nice to get for birdie. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. All right, maybe next putt we can drop it. 16 feet to the cup. Looking good. Well done. That's going to win the hole. Okay, as we check the board, you've got 9 skins currently. And as we tee off here, you're on a bit of a hot streak here with the skins. Let's see if we can get one more. That ball's going for days. It's never going to come down. And your opponent there has a bit of a streak going. Let's see if you can break that up on this hole. I like what you've done with this hole. Just going to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good.
Close.
All right, and this putt for the skin. This one's going hard to the right. Good luck with this. Way out here. This one's going pretty hard left to right. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. I think this is going to go right to left. And there's your birdie. Nicely done. And right now you've got 9 skins. All right, and fresh new skin is up for grabs on this hole. Let's get this going. Oh dear gracious, you just tattooed that one. Okay, next on the tee. You can tell just by the sound that was hit with extreme force. And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. Ooh, that was a beauty. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Setting up here now for our third shot. And 5 feet left to go. Okay, nicely done. Let's see what your friend has here. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. Nicely done for multiple skins on this one. Very well done. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. That was good. And up next. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. Look at this, drive in the green, and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. Second shot on the 18th. Oh, no way. All right, this putt for the skin. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Well, this one's looking good so far. Ooh, still looking good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. All right, this one is in the books. And your name will be written as the victor. Well done out there. Just pulling down those skins like it's nothing. Okay, that will do it for me. Thank you so much for playing, and we will see you soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
For against the wind to stick that one.
This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And a par putt awaits him. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently in a share of 6th. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. Oh, well played. This shot coming from around 220 yards. That's a great chip. He should be able to clean that up for par.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Putting for birdie here. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at the 3rd. Opting for the 6 iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Currently 1 under for the day. And now onto the par 4 4th hole. Lovely effort that.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And he's now the solo leader in this event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 5th. Looks to have chosen the 7 iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. 8 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Ooh. This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Sitting at 2 under par. Currently in the lead. How close was that to going down? And this one will be for bogey. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 6th is a par 4.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? A par putt on the table. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4. Good shot there, Beamer. And he's down there.
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Oh, that looks so good off the club. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie. It's just about 3 feet away.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole, we've reached the 8th hole. Opting for the 3-wood. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is about 24 feet for him here.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Well, Rich, this is quite an interesting vibe, isn't it? Usually we're here for the Players' Championship and that's millions of people are watching around the world and thousands at the stadium course. But these players on the Corn Ferry Tour are sort of getting a glimpse of what life on the big stage might be like.
Well, I tell you what, I can promise you the pressure coming down the home stretch, playing 16, 17, and 18, trying to win this tournament. It's going to feel just like it does at the Players' Championship. These holes don't get any harder or any easier with or without the fans. It's going to be exciting to watch.
Well, that's a beautiful bunker shot there. A birdie putt awaits. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Well, that's a handy shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here. The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Oh, what a putt. And he will move to 4 under par now. And now that finds him in first place. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Handy effort, that one.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Starting out to the left here. This is going to come back.
Moments like that deserve another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Welcome to the par 4 12 hole. Well, that'll work there. Standing over his second shot.
Straight at it.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Going with the 6-iron here. A bit wild on approach there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, what a super shot.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
and maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4. Second shot here on the 14th. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. That'll work there. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time for the second shot at the 16th. This putt to get to 10 under par. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. Got a chance here. Oh, what a great roll. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. This 17th hole is a par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Setting up for his third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this opportunity here to close out the day with a par. And with that, his round has come to a close. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello everyone, Luke Elver here alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's terrific to have your company on 2K Sports. It is great to be here for this Championship Sunday, and our featured player is going to be feeling pretty good about things.
As he should be. He's leading by 2 right now, but he's got a lot of big names following him, and it's tough. 1 is not enough. 2 is better, but I'm pretty sure he'd like to have more of a lead going into this final round. It's going to be good to watch, though.
From about 100 yards. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That should set up another chance. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
I think this putt's going left to right.
This one's for birdie. Not a bad line, this. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That was absolutely murdered. This is his second shot. Maybe going for the green, are we? Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, what about this start? That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Going with the 7.
This one is all over it.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
What a disappointment. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. That's tidy. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Outstanding approach shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Not a bad play, that one. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. But now man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Oh, that one almost went in, but that slips past the hole with speed. Just 3 feet to the cup. Still in the lead now after that hole. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th. From around 140 yards here. Top draw, sir. Top draw. This is beautiful to watch.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. His second shot here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt looks to be 33 feet to the cup.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. It's just about 3 feet away.
Little birdie look in here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. He's currently sitting in first place. We have a par 5 at this one. Oh, I'm sure the player's thinking about bouncing back after that poor bogey at the previous hole. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Time for the second shot at the 11th. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, so this one, it should move left and then come back to the right-hand side.
A putt here to move to 16 under par. How good was that putt? And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Very crafty, that shot. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 13, a par 3. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. This putt is about 16 feet. John, have you got a read on this one?
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
Appears to have overcooked this one. This is a par putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Looking good.
And they won't be happy with that. That's come up short. Currently 15 under par for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That should find the fairway. This is his second shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. 13 feet to the hole. He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. This hole here is a par 4. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt coming up is for birdie. Quality golf continues now, 16 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Oh, that is bombed. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
How close was that to going down? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He sits in first position. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Well, what a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Wow, that was just striped. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Wonderfully played. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 5th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Q School final champion. What a life-changing moment for our featured player, Rich.
What an incredible accomplishment. Great win. Gives you so much more confidence heading to that first PGA Tour start.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The first round of the Ace Championship is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there. But at the end of the day, you're here. You're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
That is an absolute missile. This is from about 240 yards.
This one's left of the green.
Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. Even two putts would be good from here. This one would be from downtown. Eight feet remain. And after that, he falls back to even par for the tournament. The tee shot at 3.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
This is a hybrid. What an aggressive play. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
That one just rolls by. This putt from 5 feet away. And after that, he remains at even par. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Nine feet to the cup.
A good look at par here.
And that one will drop. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Standing over his second shot.
And just one shot off the lead.
Well played there, pin high. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Well, good move there. Anything north on the lead from the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 6th, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right-hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left-hand side lurks. From there, you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
Oh, this one took a bad bounce, going to the left now.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
And if this can go down, he'll save par. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Looks good off the blade. That's well holed. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
He is taking this on.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Trying to get to 3 under with this putt. He's looking for this to break left. Too much power on that stroke. How about this birdie putt? As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Wow, that one was just a little bit off.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Wow, I thought that was in. Here's one to walk away with a par. Moving along. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead. The tee shot at number 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This is a good 130 club. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. A putt of 14 feet. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one is breaking left to right.
Looking better.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. A par putt and moving on to the next. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left. absolutely tattooed that drive.
Ooh. Hard to believe you could be that accurate from so far away.
All right, Henny, what do you see here?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
That looked good for a while. 3 feet to the cup. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
The 11th is a par 3 playing slightly up the hill, which requires a very well-struck iron shot.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
He's putting this one downhill and to the right.
Oh, hit a house. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 12th at TPC Boston really got improved with the reworking by Gil Hance, didn't it?
It did. Fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee could come into play if the breeze is into you. However, downwind, you have an end of fairway that you got to be mindful of, and the second shot goes straight downhill to a green that canters from left to right.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The 13th's another par 4, but you're working back up the hill.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Great looking shot this. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies. Birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
The 14th at TPC Boston is a dogleg right to left, downhill. The tee shot is your paramount position.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right-hand pin position. That can be mean.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. A chance to move to 5 under par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
On a nice line.
And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
Par 4. And a fun little par 4 at that. Just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
The second at 15.
This one is going straight at it.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. 8 feet remains.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Now to 16. It's a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
On the green, but a ways to go. This one greenside in the rough. He's got this one for a bogey. Getting set for the next hole. A quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. That was really well played. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. That is right on target.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
9 feet remaining to the cup. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
And the birdie putt drops. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily, 6s as well.
Setting up in the greenside rough. Oh, that was so close. A chance here to get to 7 under par. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
This one's 31 feet out.
Okay, that was a tough ask. 6 feet to the cup. And that's how the round comes to an end with a par at the finishing hole. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon.